Good afternoon, and welcome to another episode of College and Career Pathways. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m., we provide you with various information on colleges and universities, financial aid resources, training programs, technical schools, skilled trade professions, employment opportunities, career exploration, and career readiness skills, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Toni Curitin, your host, and today we will be discussing commercial truck driving careers and how you can go about getting your commercial truck driving license so that you can be a commercial truck driver. I'm going to open up my share screen so that we can get started and I share this information with you. Okay. Okay. So we're going to get started. And again, today we're talking about what it takes to become a commercial truck driver or a heavy tractor trailer truck driver with a Class A certification and a commercial driver's license or CDL. Ooh. Okay, so what does a commercial truck driver do? The bottom line is they transport cargo from one place to another. They drive a tractor trailer combination or a truck with a capacity of 26,000 pounds, which would be um, an 18 wheeler or a semi truck. That's a truck that carries 26,000 pounds. And that's what a commercial truck driver drives. Or they drive one of those big box trucks like you see UPS and FedEx drivers drive. Either one of those vehicles qualifies as a commercial truck that you would be licensed and have the ability to drive and operate. As a commercial truck driver, you may or may not be required to unload your cargo once you reach destination. For the most part, the truck driver doesn't load or unload, they just usually transport. But there may be some instances where you're required to unload your merchandise. You are required to have a commercial driver's license, and you will also be required to know how to tow your truck in the event that something happens and you need to do something like that. You'll also be required to make sure that your truck, your trailer is mechanically safe. You have to make sure that all of the emergency equipment is in good working order. You also have to follow the safety procedures and the OSHA rules and regulations, especially when it comes to transporting dangerous material like chemicals, waste, gasoline, oils. All of these materials that you transport, they are very volatile, especially if something happens, if you get into an accident, and you have to know the proper safety procedures that would be necessary for you to know when you are transporting these types of goods. You also have to make sure that you inspect your truck, your trailer, and your cargo to make sure that everything is secure and safe, doesn't get damaged in the process of you transporting, and that everything is secure and doesn't fall off your trailer and spill onto the road causing accidents and not get jostled around as you're driving. um, your cargo has to be secured with straps and wrench rigging, and you have to make sure that all of these things are sound so that the cargo arrives undamaged and safe. Because if you deliver your material your cargo damage, they charge you for that. So you have to make sure that you inspect your truck, your trailer, and your cargo. Stop periodically during, especially if you're on a long distance delivery, you have to stop periodically to make sure that everything is secure and safe. I'm going to show a video, a short video now, so that you can get an idea of what is all involved in becoming a commercial truck driver. And
Excellent driving skills, quick reaction time, good hearing, and accurate vision form the baseline of what it takes to be a truck driver. Heavy and tractor trailer truck drivers transport goods from one location to another. Most are long haul drivers with routes spanning several states, though some cover local routes only. Safety is a major concern in this field, as vehicles can weigh more than 26,000 pounds. Drivers must know and follow special regulations for carrying different cargo, such as chemical waste, liquids, or oversized loads. Routes are assigned by a dispatcher, though drivers may use a GPS to help them plan. Truck drivers work for freight and wholesale trade companies, although some own and operate their own trucks. Their demanding schedules can keep them away from home for days or weeks at a time. Work hours, including breaks, are highly regulated, but drivers often work nights, weekends, and holidays. Because of traffic accidents, handling cargo, and long periods of sitting, there's high risk of illness or injury. Drivers must not have any medical conditions that could impair driving. Heavy and tractor trailer truck drivers usually have a high school diploma and a commercial driver's license. Many learn their skills at a professional truck driving school. On duty drivers are randomly tested for drug and alcohol use.
okay, so as you can see in the video, there is a lot involved in being a truck driver. It's not just, driving down the road. Although it can be a smooth, experience and a stress-free experience, especially if you do your due diligence and make sure that your cargo is safe and make sure that your vehicle is in proper working order. Um, as you saw in the video, there are regulations for the amount of time you spend on the road. You have to make sure that you are logging your hours. You have to log your driving hours on a daily basis. You can't go over those. You have to make sure that you get your proper rest and your breaks so that you don't become fatigued driving and be susceptible to having car accidents. Also, you have to make sure that everything is you keep your good records and everything is well maintained so that it is a safe experience for you and everyone else on the road. The amount of money you can earn as a truck driver, you can begin your truck driving career coming right out of training around $30,000 to $35,000. Excellent money just for transporting cargo from one location to another. It can go up to as much as 80 to $100,000. The factors involved in what will determine that will be based upon the amount of hours you log as a truck driver, because of course, the more time and experience you have, the more valuable you become to a company looking for commercial truck drivers. The second is the kind of cargo you select to deliver. You can transport anything, from vegetables from a farmer to a major grocery store like Kroger's, or from vehicles from the manufacturer to the showroom floor of a GM company. It, anything that there is out there, you have the ability to ship if that's the mode that they want their product to be delivered by. Um, you can deliver construction parts to construction sites. It all depends upon the type of cargo you select to deliver. And of course, the more hazardous cargo tends to yield the higher paying salary that you'll receive. The third thing that will factor into how much you get paid is whether or not you are an independent contractor, owner, operator, or whether or not you are contracted through a trucking company. If you're an independent operator, meaning you own your own truck and your own trailer, you have the ability to bid on shipping jobs, and you can charge, whatever you think is fair, and the fair market price for shipping items similar to what you'll be required to ship. But it is up to you, and you determine how much you'll make, and you'll determine how many jobs you take, and you'll determine how often you'll work it. And that is independent wealth that you can bring into yourself and create for yourself, which is where you'll get in the price range of making 80 to $100,000 a year, maybe even more, depending upon, again, the type of cargo you choose to transport. Career opportunities. You can be a local driver, you can be a long distance driver, long distance meaning from state to state. You can travel the entire United States transporting cargo from one place to another. You could be a delivery driver like a UPS or FedEx or even Amazon. And currently, Amazon has an opportunity for commercial truck drivers to become entrepreneurs and independent owners of their own shipping company, if you will, under the Amazon umbrella. They provide financing and vehicle, and you will deliver their cargo as an independent contractor or owner operator. It's an excellent opportunity. You should check into that if you're interested in being a commercial truck driver, and it will be almost a very quick pathway to becoming an entrepreneur and an independent contractor, yielding that high income money, you know, right now, currently. So, training programs. There are many training programs in Michigan. I, in a couple of slides from now, I will list a couple for you that you can see. But the things that you'll learn as a commercial truck driver, you'll learn how to operate the air brakes on your vehicle. You will learn how to drive in a straight line and to offset right as well as left when backing. You will learn how to do 90-degree docking maneuvers. You will learn how to couple your truck with your trailer, meaning how to hitch it properly and make sure that it's secure. You will learn all of the pre trip and post trip inspection procedures that will be needed when you're on the road and transporting your cargo. The cost of training programs range between 3,000 and 8,000, depending upon which one you go to for your training. And training periods can last anywhere between 5 and 16 weeks, again, depending upon where you go. Now, I do want to make mention that cost wise, depending upon which program you select, you have the ability to apply for FAFSA, financial aid. And if you receive the maximum award, it will pretty much cover all of your tuition expenses for a training program as a commercial truck driver. There are also programs that offer the WIA, or the Workforce Development Grant funding, where you can get the training for free as well under that program. And then there are training programs that don't have either, and the expense will be out of your own pocket. So, here are some commercial truck driving training schools and programs. Focus Hope. Oh my God. Free, 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 free. You can obtain your CDL license through their program for free because they have a grant that allows them to train students from 18 years old and above, as long as you have your, and actually, you don't even need your high school or your GED for this one. You can go to their program, get your CDL license, and become a commercial driver for free. Nothing out of your pocket. Detroit Training Center, they charge for their training program, but they have the WIA grant, which means that if you fall under a certain income level, meaning you are either unemployed or underemployed, you will more than likely qualify that for that grant, and then that training for you will be free as well. Wayne County Community College as well as Henry Ford, they offer financial aid. So if you fill out the application for the Pell Grant and you receive your Pell Grant funding, more than likely the training will be free for you. U.S. Truck Driving Training School and U.S. Truck Driving Training School Inc. I know it looks the same, but they are actually two different programs. Um, the distinguishing factor is the INC incorporation for the second uh, training program. Both of those training programs, they don't offer financial aid and they don't offer the WIA or the Workforce Development Grant. So if you attend their programs, they're good programs, but if you attend their programs, you will be paying out of your pocket. Again, free programs. Do the free programs first. Focus Hope, Detroit Training Center, Wayne County Community College, or Henry Ford. Those four programs offer you the grant opportunities that would allow you to take the training for free. U.S. Truck Driving Training School and U.S. Truck Driving Training School Inc. They don't offer those options, but they are still good programs nonetheless. So, um, any of those programs listed are good programs for you to go to if you want to obtain your CDL. That is all the information we have today on becoming a commercial truck driver. It is really a good opportunity. If you like traveling and if you like having different experiences on a daily basis, this is a very good opportunity. And you make a lot of good money. And it's a real good opportunity for those who've been in the workforce for a long time and are looking to retire, but are not looking to just like sit at home and just be around your house. It's a good experience. You earn a lot of great money. It's not a lot of heavy lifting. It's like I said, for the most part, commercial drivers, they transport, they don't unload, and they definitely don't load up. There may be some times where they have to unload, but in those experiences, usually you're not talking about physically pulling something off of a vehicle. You're really talking about using a forklift to transport the pallets of cargo off of the semi trailer that you've just delivered. So, excellent opportunity. If you'd like any further information, please contact me. Um, you can reach me at 586 842 0558. My extension is 312, or you can email me, tonic at atsedu.net. Are there any questions from anyone?
Uh, yeah, I just had a quick question. So there's programs that have it that are as short as like 5 weeks. You were saying that's pretty
Sure.
quick because it's
Um,
really about getting that license, right? Is that what
it,
the main
it,
thing
it
is?
really is. 200 hours is the minimum requirement for it. And Detroit Training Center, they have a 5 week, 200-hour program. It's basically teaching you how to drive the vehicle and maneuver, turn, back up, and going over the safety procedures. It's not all that detailed and involved. The community college programs, they are usually the longer programs because you're taking other things. You're taking other things along with the certification training, your English
Yeah.
and things like that. That's why it's a little bit lengthy on that. But the actual learning how to maneuver that big vehicle, it really doesn't take all that much, and it's not all that involved.
Cool.
Any other questions? All right then.
Actually, I had a quick question.
Go ahead.
For that first, I think it was Focus Hope.
Yes,
Is that now would adults qualify for that, like low income adults?
absolutely.
Okay.
All of the programs that I listed here, uh,
I might have missed it. Sorry if you said that.
well, that's okay. All of the programs, you have to be 18.
Right.
There is no cap on how old you can be. The Focus Hope one, Detroit Training Center, all of those, you can be as old as you want to be, and you will still qualify as long as you meet the income issue.
Right. Okay. That's good to know.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Thank you.
No problem. Any other questions? All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining me. I know this information was very helpful and will be useful for those who are interested, possibly interested in becoming a commercial truck driver. And have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Tony. Have a good weekend.
Do the
Thank you.
same. Do the same.